Charlie to the BLACK representing special mix. The bar.
Yeah, man, I'm say what's a special mix.
Behavior, special mix.
Well, don't know what you down. I'm say yo, Mr. Special Mix here. I love it like that.
Wait them up, special. Wait them up.
Careful on your unfeed cheese, bro. Stepping on the club, girl, a ball for me.
You'll know that voice, Tommy Lee.
Go for me. Me not touch the stage if me no see. I'm nothing nothing free.
So now I'm gonna put the puzzle together.
Nothing nothing free. Nothing nothing free.
And I'm gonna introduce.
On the street, white free now.
Who do we have on the phone with us right now?
Hi.
How are you?
Okay, how are you? Hello, Mr.
So let me ask you, well, not even ask you. First of all, let me have you introduce yourself to the people.
I'm Tanya Thelwell, manager for UIM Records, Black Diamond, Andrew Blacks, and all our artists that is under the label of UIM, which includes Ayachat and Lucimar, Keely B.
So what connection do you have with this song that I'm just playing, the Tommy Lee Dollar Bill?
This is a brand new release from UIM. It was produced by Andrew Blacks. It was released earlier this month on iTunes. So it's a brand new track from Tommy Lee.
Nice.
Brand new rhythm release from Andrew Blacks.
So here's a question for you then. With you being a lady, and you got all these guys in the industry, are they behaving themselves? When you tell them to stop or to start, do they listen?
Of course, they have to listen to me because they know that I'm a very serious person. You know, and I guess because you're dealing with men too, so you just kind of know how to get what you want done. You know, if you really know how to handle men, so to speak.
Right.
You know, and I am just very professional, so they know that, you know, whenever I ask them to do something, I'd like it to be done. You know, because I have other things dealing with. It's a lot that I have to deal with.
So we just
they will take me serious.
Right. We just spoke to Denise Morrison, reggae soul child. She's an artist in the industry, and now we're talking to you, Tanya, who's working behind the microphone. You know, when we're talking about women in the reggae industry, what first comes to mind is a singer. It doesn't normally come to mind that somebody will be holding such a powerful position as yours, because if you think about it, it's a very powerful position. What made you go into management?
I guess it just chose me, really and truly. I really don't, I cannot find the exact moment, you know, but it felt like something that I had to do. You know, we are a group of people that will believe in each other and everything, and we're there as family, as friends, and we just decided that yes, this is the best role that I fit amongst UIM. So I just played that role and I played it well.
How long have you been doing this role?
Over 10 years.
Well done, congratulations. So
yes, thank you.
So when you first got into the management, okay, what position are you is your position the manager? Is that what your position is?
Yes, I'm the manager for the label and the manager for the artist and for the producer.
All right, so when we say manager, because a lot of people in the music business, they have a friend and they want to be a manager and they say, "Oh, I'm the manager." Exactly, what would your day be? Like roughly, what would your day be? You wake up, you're going into the studio or you're going into the office. Roughly, what would your day be?
All right, daily thing I have to respond to emails, messages that comes in. You have people all over the world that are seeking production from Andrew Black and from USM. So you have to always sort out all of that. Sometimes people send me out the demos and you have to sit down and listen. So I play the role of A&R also, because I have to listen to those tracks, and then when I find an artist or hear artist that has something unique, something that fits UIM, then that is passed along to Andrew. We have a lot of behind the scenes things, paperwork. We have to set up if we are planning on dropping an album or a video, we have to have all of those things planned out. You know, charts showing the design for things as album cover. So it's a lot. It's just a lot of different things that makes up the whole package. You know, it's hard to explain.
You have quite, if you think about it though, you wear many hats, right? Where, you know,
right.
you might have Sony or Universal will have what you do. They'll have at least, 15 people doing it. How do you also cope with your own personal private life? Because it looks like what you do could be very time consuming.
Boy, I started to start over private life. It's just doing music.
So that's
all about the music.
Okay, so
I don't know time for that.
All right, so if there's a woman out there who says, yeah, I think I possess some of those skills and talents, you tell her that if she wants to do it, she has to give up the private life?
No, but it's up to her. I chose not to have one right now, you know, because I'm more interested in something else right now that can wait. So whenever, I guess when I find love and love finds me, I'll have to fit it into my schedule same way, you know, and manage my lifestyle and work at the same time.
So
it's just really good time management. You just have to You have to practice it until it becomes flexible for you.
Right. Do you as a manager as well then? And you have a lot of stuff to do in the office, all the business, the videos, and everything else. Do you also travel with the artists when they go abroad?
Yeah, yes I do.
So who looks after the stuff back home? You take all the work with you?
Oh, I still do. I still work away from the office. Nonetheless, you know, still communicate with other team members. So whoever is here, they will overlook things, whatever. So everything still runs smooth as if I'm there physically.
So all right,
it's just really based on just how you organize.
Right.
Your organization, basically.
Right. So then when it comes to things like shows, you got Sting, you got all the big shows, GT show. Do you contact the promoters or do they contact you?
Both ways. Sometimes they'll contact you, and then sometimes you contact them if it's something that you're interested in and you would like to get your artist featured on it. Then you can always reach out to those promoters or to those stage personnel.
When you are looking for new markets for your artists, for example, or you recognize that there is a specific market that is very favorable to your artist,
right?
What do you then focus in that territory? Say Japan, for example. Or are you more of the person to say, you know what, we got Japan locked, let's try and expand to somewhere else?
No, but I mean, you have to. If when you do your research and if you release a song and then you find the demographic of the listeners, of the buyers of your music, yes, you focus mostly on that. But then eventually, even when you capture that market, you still want to branch out in another market to spread your music. So you basically want the entire world to hear your music. So you have to start at one place first and and just do it properly. Study it, do the research, reach out to the necessary persons, TV, radio, everything. You just have to plan it all really well.
You have artists and labels who I don't really hear it much nowadays, but they did go through that phase where they were, I won't say warring against each other, but they definitely were throwing words and so forth. As somebody who's behind the scene, then, are these things legitimate, like animosity, or is it just a gimmick to get a hype?
No, I mean, based on what I have seen for myself, most of the time it's real, it's genuine. I mean, the people will have not despite that people do the stupid stuff for publicity stunts, but I mean, most of the time when you see an artist and the label fall out, it's really something that is genuine.
Right.
There is some line of disrespect crossed along there. So.
Right. So what would your position be then as the manager? Are you the how can I put it? Are you the person who steps in and tries to diplomatically resolve issues, or do you let the artists and them deal with it?
No, you have to be involved, because if somebody is working for you professionally and people are around you, you have to have some form of care and compassion for them. And sometimes, not all the time, people know any better. So if you know better, you can help out the situation. Then you have to get involved, because if people just sit down and just talk and reason out their problems, it will make a bigger difference rather than you over there, you're praying that person, you don't know what that person praying about you, so you just start build up some things in your head, and it can lead to more dangerous stuff. So if you can talk to them and sit down and tell them, say, yeah, whatever differences you have, either sort it out, or, you have to reach some common ground where they can even function.
Right.
It must be under the same roof or whatever, but they have to have some form of professionalism also, separate and apart from everything else, because you're in somebody's business place. You can't carry on the way you want to behave. You have to have proper conduct.
Right. Now, I'm going to ask you a question, and this, I'm glad that you are in the management role, because I know in that sense you do have a say of a lot of things. Now, you have an artist, he comes in the studio. He goes behind the microphone. He decides that he has a lyric to a song that he wants to put down. You could be in the studio, you may be next door or whatever, but you're privy to hear the lyrics. You're very close to hear the lyrics. And what comes out of his mouth is very derogatory to women. Do you have any say, or do you mention to them, or do you not get involved lyrically?
Well, yes and no. Because really and truly, you cannot really tell an artist. The whole point of being an artist is for you to be expressive, and you cannot. An artist is really allowed to sing or whatever he wants to sing or to say, because, believe it or not, he's representing somebody in the population. Whether we consider it good or bad, that is really based on people's personal choices. But, however, if it's something, especially if it's involved with the label or UIM, if UIM is trying to uphold a certain image, then I'll have to come in and say to them, that's not really the direction that we're going to or whatever. But you have to find words, you have to find proper words and how to say it and whatever for them to even try and understand, because you don't want them to think that, yes, you're disrespecting them or you're trying to mess with the creativity or whatever. But on some situations, yes, you have to speak your mind and give your suggestions, but it's really up to them as artists, because they also have to have some responsibility and knowing that maybe this that your singing can damage your career is the part that you want to go to. You know, they have to have some saying because they're big people and they're supposed to have some level of understanding. You know, so it all depends on the situation.
Yes, thank you. I'm going to be playing a song by Black Diamond featuring Keely. And
Keely. Okay.
yes. Beautiful. Let me play this song. This is another one of your UIM productions, and I'm going to come back with you in a minute, okay?
Okay, cool.
Good. So, people, as you know, we're doing a series, and right now we have the manager for UIM Records, Tanya Thelwell, and I'm going to be playing one of the productions from this company. It is.
You are.
I like this song.
Man, where you go.
Black Diamond featuring Keely. It is.
Your body's so perfect. Yeah, baby girl, you're worth it. Oh yeah. And I hope you don't mind, but me, I forget this off of my mind. Yeah. Well, here goes a toast for your body, girl. A round of applause for your finesse. Oh yes. I love it when you smile, when you whine it. Your eyes sparkle bright in the night, yeah. Let's get together, girl, so I can get to know you. Been not seen no other girl, baby, it's just you. Your body ready, girl, them have nothing on you. You're beautiful, girl, anywhere you go. Beautiful you are. Oh yeah, you're a star. No matter where you go, this is what they say. They say you're sexy, and you know it. They say you're sexy. Oh, you sexy thing, you sexy thing. Sexy bad girl, I gotta tell ya. Your body's banging, banging off the Richter scale. Tell all the waist girls get lost. Your life set, girl, I got them for no. Oh, sexy from your head to your toes. Full of class, baby girl, and it shows. Girl, you are my damn, I'm just trying to say, beautiful you are. Oh yeah, you're a star. No matter where you go, this is what they say. They say you're sexy, and you know it.
So I'm going to ask you another question in regards to the management portion. You mentioned that you sometimes have to listen to demo tapes and so forth, and you're carrying the hat as an A&R person as well. What are you what are you listening for when you hear somebody send you a tape with their voice on and so forth? And what are the things that you would say? Yeah, this is good.
Well, we really look for uniqueness, creativity, clarity, writing skills. You know, it's just a lot because sometimes you have, because you're a production, sometimes you get a lot of demos. Most of it sounds like somebody you hear already or whatever. You know, so you want that one great one out of the box, so you have to just keep on listening until you find some that you know that yes has a potential, you know, because we at UIM, like we see things far out, like we want to reach the Grammy level, so that is why we try to ensure that our productions are great and the next one is even greater than the previous one. You know, so we're trying to have a very high standard with the artist and with the production and with the label, you know. So we want to make history right here in Jamaica, you know, pass on something to our children.
Nice.
You know, so we have to just do it the right way and the proper way.
What do you think about that? I won't say a rumor, but it's more like a way of thinking that people are saying reggae or dancehall is shifting away from Jamaica and seems to be bubbling very nicely in Europe. I mean, a lot of people's been saying that for a while, and you know, it's come up in some songs and so forth. what have you seen in regards to reggae and also dancehall, Jamaica and, say, for example, Europe or Japan?
I mean, people can say that, and I mean, there's good and bad in everything. But for dancehall music and reggae music to be shifting to other parts of the world, it is really showing how influential it is. Jamaica is the producers of dancehall and reggae music, so we see it very, very often, like rapidly every day. When we're in studio, sometimes we're voicing 10 songs for the day, you know, while some of our the production will really take 6 months to a year to reach the world. You know, and it's great that the world is accepting that and whatever, but I think it's a good thing for the dancehall and for reggae acts, because then those people will want to book those artists. The artists will get opportunity to travel and to see other parts of the world and to see how influential the music is to other people and to other culture.
Nice. I want to say I was having a discussion with quite a few producers a few months back, and we went on the old Google again, you know, our good friend Google, and then we was looking at the Billboard charts, and we noticed that at that time anyway, there was 3 number ones in the Billboard charts, and all the number ones were from white groups. And and then there was that one, I forgot the name, Blue Mountain, I think it was. I can't remember the name. I'm trying to remember the name now. But it was a reggae song, or a reggae style song, and it went crazy all over the world. Sold thousands. I think it went platinum or something like that. And then you've got reggae artists or dancehall artists in Jamaica who's never seen those numbers in sales. What are your thoughts in regards to another set of people, another race doing a similar song or even a watered down version, and it becoming, you know, like every radio station in the world, all the pop stations, they're selling platinum and gold, and then you've got all these artists in Jamaica doing the same thing but even more authentic and not even reaching half those numbers? I mean, Jamaica definitely needs the help where that is concerned. Remember, Jamaica is not digital like the rest of the world. Like the rest of the world buys music and they have the credit cards and have everything like that. You know, our system kind of set up different. You know, because dancehall is really like a lifestyle to us. It's really up to us as musicians to form the proper body where you know that artists and the producers and labels are benefiting fully from their music and setting it that way, you know. So we just need departments like that, and we need other production companies to come out and be professional so that other people can recognize us and to know that, yes, we are professionals, we need the help also, you know. So just offer some assistance in a way, you know, or just kind of show us the path and help us out so we can develop the music professionally or more professionally like they do in Europe or in the States or in England. So do you think that the government then should be stepping in a little bit more, helping with, you know?
Of course, definitely, and I think they should get more involved, because really and truly we're selling a product of our country. Jamaica is known for reggae music and for dancehall music and for dancehall and reggae culture, and it is such a rich culture. You know, it is such a great culture. It is just fascinating. You know, the dance and everything. It is something that should be praised and should be more recognizable around the world, and they should really fix it up nicely in a package and advertise that to the tourists, because the truth is tourists love our culture. When they come here, they like music and everything. So they should more push towards people to show more support.
You know, I 100% agree with you. I do a Monday morning show in Jamaica on News Talk 93 FM called Fresh Start. And we talk about this on a regular basis, that reggae music and dancehall music is practically brand Jamaica. Realistically, that's what it is, right? And when you guys are in the studio and you're pushing out tunes and you're licking rhythms and so forth, what you're actually doing is creating another brand Jamaica ambassador. The song itself
Of course.
goes around the world, and what it does is it captures the mind and it brings the attention of Jamaica into a foreign person's mind, and it says, you know what, I like this song, you know, it's a nice bubbly song, happy song, you know what, I won't go to Cuba or I won't go to Mexico, I think we should go to Jamaica. And then you bring a whole heap of tourists to Jamaica, obviously foreign money as well, but then I think that again that the government should really see exactly how intertwined reggae and dancehall is and how it benefits, you know, Jamaica as a whole. And I think that a big investment should be put in place. Are you as a company and as a manager and other companies and managers that you know, are you guys approaching the government or the tourist board or, you know, are you approaching these people to tell them what you feel?
Well, honestly, no. Me personally, I haven't gone to that to that forum as yet. But it is something that we have sat down and we have discussed, and you know, trying to do proper planning as to how we can we could do it.
Right. Is it something that, do you think the unity or the lack of unity within the reggae industry, the different studios, producers and artists, could that be a hindrance why it hasn't been created yet?
Yeah, it is one reason. That's like one of the main reasons. And if once you drop that mentality, we realize that there is enough space there for everybody can eat from, you know, rather than us fighting against each other. So realize that yes, if all of us come together and work together, then yes, we can be very successful with dancehall and reggae.
Nice. Well, this is Special Mix. I'm speaking to Tanya Thelwell, the manager of UIM Records. Now, if there's a lady out there, could be a young lady, could be a mature lady, they've got some money or they've definitely got some skills, some talent, some qualifications, and they're saying, you know what, I like what Tanya's saying. I think she's doing a wonderful job. There's an artist round the corner who I know, you know, who they know very well, and they're willing to put some money or they're willing to put some time behind this artist. What advice would you give them?
They can always contact us. They can search for us on Facebook or Twitter at UIM Records or at Tanya Thelwell. And they can contact us, and we'll start from there. We'll gather as much information and ideas, and let us start with something, because it starts with just one person, right, you know, putting out an effort.
Right. And if they say, okay, they would like to start a company, would you be open if it's a lady and she doesn't know much how to get in, but she likes what you're saying? Would you be open for a complete stranger to phone and say, you know what, Tanya, I've got some money. I'm on the other side of the island. You know, there's a young artist they want to invest in. Could they ask you some questions? Are you open, like woman to woman, to bring in as much women in the industry?
Of course.
Yeah.
I always do that. You have to do that. You know, you have to share information that you know can help a person grow. You know, why have knowledge and wisdom and keeping it to yourself? You know, it serves no purpose that way.
Nice.
You know, so we're all here to teach and to learn from each other.
Nice.
So that is something that I always do. I'll always do that, give advice, because honestly, I wish that people had given us advice in the beginning, you know, but you know, sometimes I understand that they're busy too and whatever, but then sometimes them just don't care.
True. That's true. Well, listen, I want to thank you for giving us your time, first of all, and participating in this series called Women in Reggae. You know, I really appreciate it. And and I also appreciate for you to be open, and very, very articulate in what you're saying, because I think there are a lot of women out there and listening, and men who are listening now and have a better understanding of what you have to do. And listen, what you do isn't easy. You know what I mean? It's not easy, right? But you still got this up-tempo spirit with you, which keeps you going. And I want to congratulate you for that.
Thank you. Yeah, I was happy with God. God does keep us going every day, faith and prayer.
Nice.
You just have to just love life and just show love to everybody, because that's just the real truth. Just love.
Nice.
That's all it takes.
Now, before I let you go, are there anybody out there you want to big up and shout out to?
Well, big up Andrew Blacks, big up Black Diamond, big up UIF. Love to all my family and my friends. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for all the prayers. We're very grateful. Thank you.
Nice. Well, I want to thank you very much, Tanya, and good luck in the future. And like I've opened up the station to many artists, I'm going to open it to you as well. Anything that you would like to announce to the world, anytime you want to say something, you have a new release, you want to announce you've signed a new artist, or you're going to go on the road or whatever, don't hesitate. You got the number. Give me a call, say special, fit me in, I want to say something to the world, and we'll put you on the air, okay?
Nice. All right.
You're welcome. Like I say to everybody, this is your station. English Pound Radio is your station, okay?
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And have a good night.
You take care. Thank you.
Charlie to the BLACK, representing special mix. The boss.
Yeah, man, I'm say what's a special mix.
Behavior, special mix. Well, don't know what it down when I say, yo, Mr. Special Mix here. I love it like that.
Wake them up, special. Wake them up.